Before we start today's show, you should go check out Quantum Week, a great podcast where they take a random week and review the popular movies and music from that time.
They've covered movies like Top Gun, Fight Club, Pulp Fiction, as well as songs by the Black Keys and Eminem.
They might hate or love your favorite movie or song, but unlike some other pop culture podcasts, they will always be honest.
You can download and subscribe to Quantum Week on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or anywhere you download podcasts.
Fill her up.
You're listening to the Gas Digital Network.
Gomez watches Seinfeld. We're back, season 3. We didn't do a season finale party last time.
Yeah, it kind of snuck up on me.
Yeah, Jenny, why don't you do anything? You don't write notes.
It really snuck up on me.
You don't put makeup on anymore.
This time, I'm way prepared. I have a little bit of makeup on. We got some notes.
Welcome to season 3.
We're at the premiere.
Jeniece, how's your week been so far?
Incredible.
Jeniece W. She's hardcore.
Killing
She's
it.
hardcore.
Killing it out here.
Well, that's what it should be. The shirt should say Jeniece W.
Jeniece W.
Then she's hardcore on the back.
Then she's hardcore. Oh my God.
I'm a genius. I'm a genius.
I want to buy 20 of those shirts right now.
Sell them for a profit.
For me.
Welcome to Gomez Watch Seinfeld, the only Seinfeld podcast where two siblings break down another episode of Seinfeld, a show where you guys all have watched, but we had never watched. This is a new journey for me. Jerry Seinfeld is he's pretty decent.
He's a Louis Gomez type.
You think he's a Louis J. Gomez type? Seinfeld.
He's earning his real ass.
You think he's getting more real ass
No,
as he's... No, because I don't think so at all. I think he's being a little pussy. And there's
the exact opposite.
There's some real unreal ass moments in this episode that we are going to break down today. I did think it was a great episode. I'll tell you right now. For a premiere, to be honest with you, I don't want to give it 5 bagels because it's, I think there is funnier stuff out there, but I do think it was one of the funniest episodes we've seen.
I give it 4 bagels.
I'm going to give it 4.5 bagels.
Look at you. You've been generous with the bagels lately.
4.5 bagels for an average of 4.25 bagels between us. This is a good episode. This is a great premiere. It was very funny. Right off the bat, it was very funny. It didn't wait. That was a problem with the last episode.
Yeah.
I feel like it just, there was a lot of setup to kind of get to the funny parts. This was funny right off the bat. Very relatable. We're going to get into all of this right now. You guys know you can support the show directly. Go to gasdigitalnetwork.com. Use the promo code GWS. You get a 7-day free trial. You get access to the complete on-demand library of all the shows that we do here on the network. All ad-free, all uncensored, all in one place, including my other podcasts, Legion of Skanks, Real Ass Podcast, Believe You Me, many other shows. It's also, you save $1.50 a month. It's only $8 a month for the premium service. So,
hell yeah.
Yeah, fucking support us directly. You guys know what's up. Also, you can grab our merch officially today, right? I think today, a couple days ago, it went on sale. Podcastmerch.com. Go grab the official Gomez Watches Seinfeld merch. More merch will be coming very, very soon. This is a pre-sale, so some of the stuff you guys can still get after the sale is over, but some of it is going away. Some of it is limited edition, so make sure you guys grab it now.
Anybody with a Jeniece shirt at Skankfest, I'm going to buy you a shot.
Okay.
So come up to me and you're getting a shot.
Jenny's poor. I want to point this out.
I'm going to buy a bottle, and I'm going to mix it, and I'm going to have shots ready for everybody.
It's illegal. Are you coming to Skankfest in Houston?
Yeah. And I'm going to have shots for everybody.
Shout out Yo Kratom.
With my shirt on.
By the way. Are you coming to Skankfest for real?
Yes. And I plan to have a bottle for a shot for everybody with the shirt on.
We're going to do
Yes.
Gomez Watches Seinfeld in Skankfest, and we're just going to
No, we're not doing a live show.
Shut the fuck up.
I don't need to hear them talking to me in real time.
You think they're gonna be like YouTube comments?
Yes, it's gonna be
like, hey, female Zach.
Hey, Zach.
Looking good, Zach.
Well, gain some weight, Zach.
That's not going to happen, Jenny. First of all, the fans are the nicest people in the world. And also,
And they're going to get free shots. So
we are not going to do a traditional episode of Gomez Watches Seinfeld. I think we should do a watch-along.
Yeah, we could do that.
We watch a couple episodes. We have a mic. We'll bring some guests in.
Oh, yeah. I'll watch WrestleMania. Let's watch WrestleMania.
That's not what the show is.
So much better.
It's not what the show is.
I'll watch WrestleMania in my room with some of the fans.
Okay, you guys can go watch WrestleMania in my sister's room. I'll be doing a comedy festival, I guess. Houston, Texas, November 5th through 7th. Shout out to Yo Kratom for supporting it as well. Look, here's the thing. We have a lot to talk about here. A lot to unpack. Gomez watches Seinfeld. Tell me where we are in the world. What is the date?
All right. We're on New Year. New Year is Seinfeld. So we got September 18th, 1991.
When was the last episode?
It was June something, 1991.
Oh, so it was just a few months
Yeah, it's
before.
summer.
Oh, they were ready. They were ready to rock, baby boy.
Yeah, they came back.
They came back quick.
Season 3, they're here to stay.
Okay, and what was the number one song on the country at this
Number
time?
one song, I Adore Mi Amor. Pretty bad.
Way, I remember this one.
This music like literally made me hate middle school.
It made you hate middle school.
Yeah, it just reminds me of just
Black people.
icky time in middle school. It's like,
all the black girls. Why was it icky?
I just don't like this music. It's just terrible.
It was,
Everyone just loved it. I was like,
It was
no taste.
early 90s R&B. It did have a tone to it. You're right.
It stinks.
It wasn't my favorite, and I forgot the song existed, but I didn't mind this. It doesn't bring me back to that time. My middle school existence was also very different than your middle school
Yeah, but
existence.
you also were exposed to Pantera. Like, I had to go seek that out.
Okay.
Yeah, so I was living a very different life. Like, I was living Mi Amor with Pantera in my head.
I don't even understand what you mean by
It
that.
was
What the
just
fuck
a
are you
challenging
talking
time.
about?
It was challenging.
Yeah, look, every other kid was listening to shit like that. You're right.
Yeah.
Nobody was listening to rock and roll. Don't you hate when you see, like, I go on to some of these TikTok girls'
Yes,
pages?
it irritates me
It's always
to
their
know.
boyfriends. The
No.
guys that are on the page with them, they're always wearing, like, it'll be like, they're wearing, like, a Motorhead t-shirt. You're like,
I'm
kid,
angry.
you've never fucking heard a Motorhead
Name 3
song
songs.
in your fucking life. You motherfucker.
No, there was an actual picture of a Kardashian in a Pantera shirt, and I just went to the comments. I was like, I have to see.
That's everyone.
Everybody
Name
was
3 Pantera
outraged.
songs. You
Just
fucking
the
dumb.
outrage. I was
First
like,
of all, they would hate your brown skin. They would not respect it.
I was like, this is handled. I'll just.
Yeah, but you know what? To be honest with you, I fear wearing t-shirts sometimes too, because being put on the spot, I would have a difficult time naming 3 songs from bands that I love.
I wouldn't.
Like, I can probably name like Pantera songs. Like, I wonder how many I can name. You could probably name, but you're a fucking dork. Like, you remembered the lyrics. You would open up the tapes and you would remember all the lyrics front and back.
I wouldn't look at the lyrics on the tape. I would listen to the song and go line by line and write each line down, and
So
that's
you
how I
knew
would
them.
memorize.
Yeah, you memorized them. Me and my sister used to do this. We were so bored as kids that, and maybe a lot of people would do this. When we would eat cereal, we would sit across from each other, and we would put the box in front of us, and we'd read each side of the box.
I'm gonna see if you notice something.
And then we'd turn the box, and then we'd read that side, then we turn it again, and we read
Read
that
the
side.
ingredients.
Read the ingredients, yeah. And you want to get to the back of the box. The back of the box is the fun side.
Can I tell you a secret that you probably never noticed?
Well, I'll tell you right now, I probably never noticed, but already, just as you've set this up, I'm assuming you took advantage of your younger brother, and I had to fucking
Just eat
spend
a
all my
pile of
time
shit.
reading the top of a fucking General Mills box.
I would make sure I stayed extra long on the back, and I'd be like, fuck him, let him sit over there and read the front extra long. And I would just sit with
You were
it
just
for a
sitting with
while.
it. Just for extra time. You were done reading it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Just to be spiteful.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
was just like, let him.
I'm
let's
glad-
see how long
I'm
it takes
glad-
before he has a problem with this.
And that's okay. I'm glad that your glasses fog up when you're in a small room.
It's so terrible.
That is your punishment that God has given you, is that now when you're in a small room that's not a cathedral size, your glasses fog up.
Full disclosure, I don't even wear glasses.
There's no reason for this.
It's just to
Like
look
it's like she's
less ugly.
It's like she's using a shitty snorkel right now, and the heat is getting up into the mask. It's
so hot in here.
It's
What
not
are you
hot.
doing in the studio?
It's not hot. I want to point out here, it's actually a nice temperature. It couldn't be any nicer.
The humidity is like fogging me up.
She only wears those glasses to cover a
To look
percentage
less
of her
ugly.
face.
You're welcome.
So, okay. So what was the number 1 movie in the country?
Number one movie? Freddy's Dead, The Final Nightmare.
Ooh.
Right? Yeah.
3D
I saw that
portion.
one. Yep,
Saw
we
it in the
saw it
movie
in the
theater with
theater.
our mother.
Yep.
Oh man, let's see. Hell yeah, dude.
I remember the end when he like blows up and the little pieces come at you in 3D. Like I specifically remember that.
Oh yeah. And they're spinning around like flying through the air.
Yep. And then you could rent it too when they came out at Blockbuster. You could rent it with the 3D glasses.
Returns for his most spectacular nightmare.
No, this is terrible.
So bad.
This is not good.
I love Freddy though.
They should remake the whole series. Why haven't they done this?
They have. They completely have. You.
No, but like shot for shot. How dope would that be with like today's special effects? Yeah.
Look, they rebooted it, right? And it wasn't good. Is that what happened? The problem is Freddy's too iconic and too charming, and they had that guy who played Rorschach play him, and he was fucking just creepy as shit, dude.
They played him too creepy.
Yeah, they played him too scary.
They played him scary.
They played him very scary.
They were supposed to reboot Tales from the Crypt too. I was really excited for that because I think those stories retold today would be really fun and cool.
Yeah. Tales from the Crypt was dope back in the day. But yeah, we grew up on those horror movies.
Yeah.
And so we went more hardcore than the campy Freddy or Jason. I mean, there was Freddy, Jason, Michael Myers. Who was your favorite?
Freddy was always our favorite, though. Growing up, Freddy was always our favorite.
Yeah, Freddy's the fucking man. To this day.
Yeah. I mean,
Nobody
Jason was
compares.
boring.
No, Jason's dope in his own way.
No, he's not. Although when Freddy was versus Jason, I wanted Jason to win.
Really?
Yeah, he had my
Freddy
heart.
was too cocky?
Yeah, he was being a dick to Jason.
Jason was
he
just
like the big retard.
dumb,
yeah.
like, oh, poor
and he was like
Freddy.
manipulative, and you were like, no, Freddy, no.
Stop, Freddy. Stop making
Don't
fun
do
of me.
that.
You're a big fucking retard.
Yes,
He's the
and
fucking
you're
man.
like,
Freddy rules.
No, dude. No.
Yes, fuck that giant goofball up. You look at him walking all slow.
Make him do what you want. No.
All the kids fucking let him drown in a lake.
I know. And Freddy's a child molester. Freddy's an actual child molester.
Yeah, and he made that claw to terrorize, not only molest the children, but also
comes back to fucking fuck with their parents
but
in their
but
dreams.
he made that claw. That existed before he was killed. Like he had that workshop. So he made that claw
to scare the fucking kids.
because molesting them wasn't enough. He wanted to
terrorize them.
their fucking the memory of him into them forever and terrorize them with the claw. I mean, come on, doggy. Everyone's got problems.
No, I'm over him. Now, right here. You just saw it in real time.
You just got over Freddy when you really broke down the fact that he fucks children
and terrorizes them with a claw.
It's not because look, to be honest with you, he could have made love to them and
not terrorize them.
Yeah, it could have just been like, all right, Freddy.
No, I'd still have huge problems, but so that was the movie.
But can I be honest with you? Not to be all Proud Boy on this. You know, they didn't give him his due process. They just fucking burnt him alive.
I wouldn't give a child molester due process. I would not give a child molester due process.
Well, guess what? This is what America's built on. Freedom of speech, freedom of expression.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
So
freedom to love
children.
No.
Freedom to be a child lover.
Let's edit this out for my brother's sake.
I bet you that she doesn't fucking cancel Michael Jackson. I bet you this bitch listens to fucking Thriller every Halloween.
I bet I don't.
I bet she does
I
the
bet
dance.
I don't.
She does it all.
I bet I don't.
You don't.
I bet I don't. And I bet I don't watch
Jackson.
Woody Allen movies.
Who watches Woody Allen? What type of
I'm not saying it was a hard thing to give up, but
doofballs like, oh, look, Woody Allen. You fuck. Oh, we get it. We get it. You're a fucking artsy fartsy fucking asshole.
I don't care for them.
Okay. But
I don't support.
Do you not support Michael Jackson? Michael Jackson comes on, you turn it off.
Support how?
Do you listen to his music still?
Actively, no.
Passively.
Passively, possibly.
Passively, possibly. Damn it! I wish we named episodes of this show.
Possibly.
Damn it, yo. Yeah. I mean, I think you're a hypocrite. I don't think that you actually give a fuck.
I do very much. Very much.
Also, let me make this point.
I care very much about what Freddie did to those children.
Let me make this point. Freddie's not real.
For the record, put it out there. I care very much about what he's done.
Freddie is not real.
I still care.
Okay?
Don't ever accuse me of not caring.
And also, how old were these kids? What was the age of consent? There's a lot of factors here.
That we'd have to get into.
We'd have to get into this. But you know what? That's a whole other show.
But he didn't get his due process, so
that's a whole other show.
We don't really know.
You know, Jenny and Lewis watch 80s horror classics. That's a whole other show. I think that's called Zach Amigo's Midnight Spook Show. But let's just steal his idea. Let's steal everyone's ideas. All right.
Podcast Where with Zach.
Let's get into this episode. Look, this is the season premiere, season 3. This is when everyone says that it starts to pick up. Right, season 4, season 5 is when people are like, that's really when you got to start. So we still got another season.
Everyone's like, season 1's trash. And I'm like, oh, we did 5 weeks on it.
It has been progressively better, I will say.
Yes.
Okay,
definitely.
so season premiere, episode 3.
Oh, I didn't love the music.
Well, yeah, you know what? I will say that before we give you the description of what happened in the episode. The music, they revamped the music. So now they have lyrics.
Yeah, like a singer.
Yeah.
She's like, boo, 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 boo.
Ooh.
Look, what is
Boom, 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 boom.
I hate it.
Who?
So distracting.
I can imagine it's a live person on the side that's doing it. Ooh. They got spoons. Get the fuck away from me, bitch. There was no problem with the music before.
It was so much better. It's so distracting now.
There's no way they keep this forever.
I wish I was on that set. I would have had a conversation.
I will tell you right now, there's probably an uproar in 1991, September 18th.
No, they love it.
Do you think they liked it?
Yes. They had such bad taste in music back then.
Dude, they were just like, oh, dude, this reminds me of my favorite synthesizer R&B
I adore
song.
me more. It's just like it. It's so good.
Ooh. Up-choo, ah. Ooh. Ooh. Bow.
I can't make this sound loud enough.
Ooh. The first thing, I almost feel like
Did
Bobby.
you notice that right
can
away?
Can you bring it up for a second? Because the first beat of music, because they do something, and at first I noticed it. I was like, what the fuck was that?
I know, I did too.
It was like, hey.
I hated it.
It was weird. It wasn't even like anything else they did in the song. They just went, hey, hey, buddy. Like, what? I thought somebody was in the room with me.
Why is this a soundtrack to a show?
Pull up if you can, Bobby. Do they let us play it? Oh, they do. All right.
Oh.
I was making sure. Obviously, this will be edited for the YouTube people. If you guys want to watch it all unedited, please. GasDigitalNetwork.com.
Not for nothing, but I did try the code, our Gas Digital code for our Blue Chew.
Oh, you got Blue Chew for your husband.
Mm-hmm. And it works, guys. Scam that. If you want a free Blue Chew, just type in GWS.
Oh, do we have Blue Chew on the show?
I don't know. It was last week, wasn't it?
They were on the show. Oh, that's
know,
right.
it was
Okay.
sponsored.
All right. Well, it's not an ad read. We're not doing an ad read.
Oh,
right
sorry.
now. That's not the way
I
it works. Don't fucking do it. Yes, obviously, our code works. Is that all you're saying?
Mm-hmm. Scam that, guys.
Did you get Blue Chews?
Yes.
For your husband?
Yes.
Did they come?
Yes.
Are you using them?
Yes.
Ew. His dick is thick and throbbing.
Don't you worry about that.
His Mexican pecker, working overtime. He takes him before he goes to work. God, let's say it. Let's hear it.
Killing it out
Let's
here.
hear it.
Every time somebody recommends a doctor, always the best. Oh, is he good? Oh, he's the best. This guy's the best. They can't all
I'm
be
listening.
the best.
I'm like, all right.
There can't be this many bests. Someone graduated at the bottom of these classes.
What the fuck? Hey! I was like, what the fuck was that? Is there some
singing?
sort
Who
of
started
fucking
this?
leprechaun that jumped into the room and started yelling at me? Play that
And
sound
Jerry
again.
approved this.
Play that sound again. That needs to be a soundbite on our show.
There can't be this many bests. Someone's
Yes, it has
What
to be
is that?
soundbite.
Get away from me, you little elf with a horn. Stop trumpeting at me. The fuck was that? Hey! That's how I feel every time Harrington looks at me.
Look
Play
at
it
his dumb
again.
beard.
Play it again. Can we make that the Harrington sound effect?
someone's
It says in the description of this YouTube video, it's the note introduction alternate theme song. So it seems like it's just this episode they tried this.
Oh, thank God.
Wait, say this again?
Seems like it's an alternate theme song that was exclusive to this one episode.
Thank fucking Christ.
Thank God.
No, and it wasn't an alternate. No,
thinking?
that's not what happened. Okay, they didn't.
They did it. Everyone said this fucking blows.
They
Never watched Seinfeld.
They threatened the lives of the children of the NBC executives
They didn't
because that
lose this
sound
bullshit.
came into everybody's homes, and people were going to riot and cause pain. And I understand that. When I see Jerry, when I see Jerry, and I mean this, I will see him in a
Yeah,
comedy club.
I'm gonna be like, what the fuck was
smack him
that?
right in his fucking face.
I'm gonna ask him, what the fuck was that?
No, I'm gonna physically attack him. I'm gonna smack him right in his face. I'm gonna say, "What the fuck is wrong with you? the
fuck were you thinking?
The fuck? Do you know how much you bothered me that morning?
best.
Stop, Jerry.
The whole episode, though, it goes on
It does.
throughout.
They make sounds like that throughout the whole
Throughout.
episode. Is that the first part? Is that the
incredibly
first weird
distracting.
sound effect in the music? Oh, it really got me. Play a little bit more of it, please. Play a little bit more of it. I'll go all.
Graduating at the bottom of these classes. Where are these doctors? Is somewhere someone saying
You're like,
that
all right, there's my
maybe
bass.
she's
Okay.
And then I thought maybe I was going crazy. I was like, that didn't happen.
He's the worst.
Fine, we're
He's the
watching
absolute
this.
worst there is. Whatever
What the fuck is that?
More of it.
Is it a bit? What
There's
the fuck
more of
is
it.
What is that? What is it?
And I said to myself, I was like, this has happened for 9 more seasons because I don't know if I can handle this.
It's so distracting. Is it a bit? Stop talking. Put your fucking horn in your mouth, play your bass guitar,
and shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up. Who are you? Fuck.
So that's where we're going to start this
There's
episode.
always that. Make sure that you tell him that, you know me. Why? What's the difference? He's a doctor. What is he? Oh, you know Bob.
At this point, I'm not even listening to what he's
Yeah,
saying.
I'm like,
I'm scratching my skin. I'm clawing at my own skin.
Giving Tic Tacs.
See?
What was
beep,
that?
beep, beep,
Beep, beep, beep,
beep,
beep.
beep, beep, beep.
Time for Jerry. Time for your favorite show. Ooh, ooh. Beep, 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 beep.
Beep, 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 beep.
Fuck that.
Stupid shit.
I'm
Dumb.
so happy it's over after today. Anyway, let's get into the show. We're 20
Not
minutes
to
into
take
our
away from
show.
a really good episode.
Great episode. You know what? To be honest with you, it probably would have been a 5-bagel episode had it not been
Yeah,
for that horseshit.
bullshit.
For that horseshit.
Happening.
Oh, man, I wish I was there. If I was there, we would have fucking avoided all of that.
If Jerry would have played, the second Jerry would have played that fine, I'd be like, buddy, this needs to
Like,
fucking
Jerry,
go.
sit the fuck down.
Like,
Right there. If I was the executives at NBC, I would have smacked Jerry in his face. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
I would have slapped him on his dick.
Yeah, I
I'm
would
like,
have
go
like,
fix this.
Jenny, slap his dick.
I'll slap his dick right now.
If I was like a Bond villain, you would be my henchman.
Hell yeah.
And that would be your move.
Yes.
You slap dicks.
I slap dicks. Yes.
Slap dick. Show yourself.
Slap dick. I'll slap it.
Show yourself, slap dick. I have a fucking cat in my hand. And you're just like,
Whose dick should I slap?
let's go.
I'll make that a show.
I like it. It's a good show right now. All right, so look, here we go. Elaine and George are fascinated to learn that a massage from a physical therapist can be claimed on health insurance if they got a doctor's note. Jerry offers to get his dentist friend to provide a note for all of them. George is enthusiastic about it until he learns that his massage will be given by Raymond, leading him afterward to wonder if he's gay. Jerry is having his own problems with his masseuse, who now fears he's a child molester. Kramer, meanwhile, has trouble convincing everyone that he saw Joe DiMaggio in a coffee shop. It's very funny. This would be like if Legion of Skanks wrote an episode of Seinfeld. It was pretty edgy. All things
You
considered,
thought it was edgy?
the whole premise is George is like,
I
oh
thought
my
it was
God,
such a
I
relatable
hope
thing.
I'm
I
not
guarantee
gay.
you have a story about this. I have a story about this. Like,
Well, the massage side of it as well, but also just the idea that he's so overly worried that he's gay. It wouldn't be a plot point on a
No, not
network
today, no.
sitcom today.
No.
Jerry, being a child molester, it's just not going to be a light-hearted plot
you
point.
took it that he was a child molester away from it.
I
though?
didn't. I took it
didn't
as
take child molester
a
away.
kidnapper and murderer. But what do you think? Like, let's be honest. If your child gets kidnapped, Jenny,
Stop, Louis.
look, slow down, relax.
This isn't even. This just stop being funny.
Freddy Krueger comes. He's okay. Do you think that they're just?
Louis, I don't even want to think about what they're doing.
It's not your child, okay?
Okay,
And
I don't wanna think
you've
about what they're
adopted-
doing to a
You've
kid.
adopted a child,
Yes,
Okay,
I know
a
what they're
little
doing to
Korean-
the child.
a little Korean girl. She's beautiful.
Oh, stop.
What would you name her? Would you give her a Korean name or an American name? You give her an American name, you piece
No,
of
I
shit.
wouldn't.
You give her a Korean name?
Pingling, obviously.
Pingling Gomez.
Obviously.
Okay, so little Pingling is there. She's so cute. She's got little fucking adorable
Oh,
pigtails.
pigtail.
She got little pigtails. She's she comes with a little imaginary creature that like can
a little
protect her.
Pokemon?
Yeah, a little Pokemon that
Oh,
fights for her. Okay, and but she gets taken.
Okay.
She's taken. What do you think is happening to her?
She's being returned eventually. A new child.
Used.
A new child.
Used.
I don't even want her anymore. Honestly, I don't even
right,
want to deal with what's gonna be.
I
left of my
almost
child.
feel like
Stop.
just kill her.
Stop.
I gotta be
Don't
honest
say
with you.
that.
Like,
Oh,
well, no, because look, she's
terrible.
gonna. Every time I look into her eyes, I have
I
to like
just live that pain.
see the
Oh my
reflection of
God.
whatever
it's
she
even
knows.
worse for me. Just so you know, it's
She's
worse
never
for
gonna
me.
tell you the whole story.
I know, and it's worse. It's
No,
worse
even if
because
she
what
did
I'm
know the
imagining.
language, even if she could speak the language completely, she couldn't really articulate
Her
it.
eyes are telling the tale.
Oh my
and it's
God.
a tale I don't want to know.
I don't want to know. Spoiler alert, please. Let's stop this movie before it even starts. Every time she goes to tell me, I'm like, shh, Pingling, please. I can't deal
I
with
can't live
this.
through this. I can't hear this.
Sorry, Pingling. So yeah, it starts off with Jerry. He's getting a massage. Are you a big massage fan?
No, I don't like massages.
You don't like massages. Have you just not had the night rate massage? You're also self-conscious about your body.
Yeah.
So you just want them
Really
touching
like
you
being
and fucking.
touched. Yeah. Like,
You don't
I'm
mind
like,
me though.
No.
You like it.
I
You
mean,
like it off
do
of me. You
nice.
fucking.
No, I'm like, why do you have to feel all that fat right? Like, I don't care if you feel my fat. I'm like, fuck you.
Well,
you're
they're
fat.
trying
Shut
to.
up.
They got to get to the muscle, so sometimes they got to get through the fat.
Yeah, well, I prefer for them to not be kneading around my rolls.
But you've never had a massage where you're like, wow, this is awesome.
No. I've just sat there like, please stop.
Where have you gotten
kneading
massaged?
that roll of fat right there.
Then they're like, you need to stop kneading rolls.
No, I will say a back
Maybe we wouldn't be in this problem.
a back cracking from Louis J. I think is as good as any massage could be.
Yeah. By the way, I'll crack you. I don't know how to do anything. I don't know how to do
I
this.
mean,
I'm not a professional.
I feel like a different person.
I literally say, Jenny, lie down on the floor, and then I just walk. I walk on her back.
like,
I do the. You remember
yeah.
Andre the Giant, his move where he would just step on your back and walk over you. Yeah,
pound
yeah.
on his butt.
That's what I do to her. That's my back cracking.
Oh, it's the best.
The Andre the Giant step over the person.
Okay, but my issue was I had a massage from a woman.
Hell yeah.
I don't see.
Wow,
I
wow,
think
wow.
a man giving me a massage would have been better because it would have like bigger hands. You know what I
need
mean?
hands.
Like
you need manly
want
hands.
like
Harrington,
big,
give Jenny a little bit of a
strong-
shoulder rub.
No, I want like big arms.
Hold on, can we get the Harrington sound effect?
Bum.
Abuse Harrington. He's here. Up, 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 up. Give Jenny a little bit of a shoulder rub
Now?
right now.
I want a
Yes.
shoulder rub right now. Get out of here. So okay, so that was my question to you. So what do you prefer, a man or a woman to massage you?
Oh,
Because I went with two gay guys and they were adamant about having men massage them.
well.
Adamant.
So I've had massages by both.
Okay.
I've had massages by now. I will always choose a woman. Okay.
Okay.
But that's all. And look, the first time I was ever going to get a massage by a guy, I had the exact same thought. It was
Yeah,
I called
that's what I'm-
Equinox. And
Complained.
no, I was like, I want to get a massage. It was me and Kim. We were dating, and we were going to get two separate massages.
Oh wow, was that late in your life that you got a massage by a man?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
And then, yeah, they were like, oh, we only have a man available, and I didn't take the massage. I was like, no.
What are you crazy?
I'm not doing that. And they thought it was kind of funny, and I was like, come on, what are you gonna do?
I'm not one of these
Yeah,
other
fucking have
Equinox members here.
Have a dude putting their hands up because you want them to, they got to get up in there.
Yeah, I want a dude with their big hands and their strong arms to do that. Some chick, I feel like the chick was just like trying to get there.
No,
and she was
good.
just pushing my back fat. And I'm like, what are you doing, lady?
If you got to go to a good massage therapist, here's what I've noticed. Okay, if you go to like a little Asian place, sure they'll jerk you off at the end of it, but they don't give you a good massage.
I was going to say, what was your, and would you be expecting?
If you go to Equinox, okay, you're going to get a really, really good massage. Every one of them is a licensed massage therapist.
Don't expect.
That a licensed massage therapist, it means something, okay? It just means that they know the real fucking techniques. They understand like
Muscle mass and tissue.
Yeah, they
and-
understand which there's
Yeah.
an actual science behind it. It's not just
Yeah,
rubbing.
no, it
Don't
is.
get me wrong. When you're at home and your girl's just rubbing your shoulders, that feels nice. But that's what you're getting. You pay for what you get. So you got to pay for a little bit more expensive. The best massage I ever got though was from a physical therapist place. And it was like a fucking, like a white bitch, like American, like straight up like blonde, kind of hot chick actually. But it was a real deal. Like she knew exactly what the fuck she was doing. And it was like a really expensive massage, like $170 for an hour.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like crazy. But if you go to like a little Asian place for $50 an hour, $40 an hour, you pay for what you get. It's not going to be a really, really good massage. So I recommend doing that. And what happened was in Jamaica, I got a massage at the villa and a guy showed up. We didn't know. Oh. And I was like, I'm not going to not. And it was an older guy. It was like it was a white guy
Okay.
who had like moved to Jamaica. It was an
To
expat.
live our dream.
To literally live your dream. Imagine you learn how to be a massage therapist. You can go live in Jamaica and just show up at villas.
Yeah, I know. I want to go to dental hygiene in Jamaica. I'm going to go.
Yeah.
that.
So
Dream.
this guy showed up and he had big, thick, manly hands, and it wasn't that bad. It wasn't that weird. And then recently I had my shoulder issue, so I got a massage from a physical therapist again.
Yeah, I mean, when you get down to it, there's really...
Yeah, it's fine. I just typically I don't, and I've had a couple Korean massages where it's guys, but they're also different because you're in like an open room where it's like it's just a little bit, I don't know.
So weird. you don't care if it's a man or a woman. You're fine with either.
No, I will always prefer a woman.
So if they ask you specifically, like, because when we went to the spa, they were like, "Do you prefer a man or a woman?"
If I really want a massage, and
they
I
both
go
were
there,
like, "We want men."
If I really want a massage and I only have this one time I can get it, and there's only a man available, I think I would get it still.
Yeah. Okay.
But I would call another place. I would call another place.
You'd call
still
around
to this
first?
day, I would call around first for sure.
But why though? Because George had the fear. Okay, this guy's gonna touch me, and it was very funny because it moved.
Yeah.
I mean, you've had a massage from a man, so you don't have that fear. You know you're not gay. You're confident, comfortable, right?
There is a weird feeling when a man is touching in between your thighs or touching your butt when he's rubbing your butt. Bobby Harrington, please jump in on this. For the love of God. Have you guys ever had a massage from a man?
Yes, I have.
Okay. And was it weird at all for you?
It was weird. And I also refused a massage from a man once before.
Why? Was he gay?
He was gay.
And you're like,
Wow,
he's gonna love this. He's gonna
weird.
love
You were
rubbing on my little
You were
pud.
hateful.
You're
Wow.
hateful.
It wasn't.
Zach's massaging Bobby in the booth right now.
No, I don't mind it.
Look at his
It was-
boner.
Thank you, Zach. But this guy here, I don't know. It was a little awkward. And
Yeah.
it
Well,
was
you know what? It's your body. It's your right to, if you're not comfortable,
yeah,
you're paying for it.
But I have had a massage from men before, and I don't mind it. It was just at one time, it just felt a little weird.
Yeah.
He was a little too eager.
Yeah.
He started drooling.
Harrington, what about you? Have you ever gotten a massage from a man?
Nah, dude, that's gay.
Nah. I hate him. I hate him so much.
Yeah, I mean, look, I'm always going to want a woman. As we're talking about it, I want to get a massage so bad. I get foot massages right by my house all
I
the
know.
time.
I'll come to your house and I'm like, where's Lewis? He's getting his feet rubbed.
There's a foot rub place walking distance from me. And I like to walk there too sometimes because then my feet hurt a little more by the time I get there. I'm like, hello.
I really put some extra miles on these
Yeah.
little dogs.
Oh, the dogs are barking. Get in there. Dude, you know what I've done? This is like decadent. This is like,
Oh, God, I
this
don't
is
wanna know.
obnoxious. I've done this. I did this less than a month ago. I got 2 massage therapists to massage each foot at each
Oh my
time.
God, you're out of control, dude.
Yeah.
You're really out of
It was
control.
so cheap. It was $35 an hour
A person.
per person. And I was like, well, I'm only getting half each foot. Like, I'm only getting 30 minutes a foot. So I wanted an hour each foot. And it was just the most decadent, borderline
that's the perfect way to describe
racist.
it.
Like, it was just like
Decadent.
these 2 Asians just fucking down there. I'm like, it was.
Oh, yeah.
It was awesome.
Get
You wouldn't even get a foot
bunion.
rub. You wouldn't even get a foot rub.
No.
Why not?
Because I feel I don't deserve that sort of decadence in my life.
Harrington, rub Jenny's feet, please.
not
Let her
worthy of
feel it.
that.
Let her feel it.
No,
Put your foot up.
get out of here. He's not rubbing
yes,
my
he
feet.
is.
Nobody's
he is.
rubbing anything.
You're going to feel it
Get
for a
away
second.
from me. Both of
Grab
you.
it, pull up a
my
chair.
body, my choice.
No, you're my sister.
My body,
I
my
can do whatever
choice.
I want, my
No,
sister. It's not
my
sexual
body, my
assault.
choice.
Give him your foot.
No,
I bet
I don't
you-
want my feet inside of Harrington. I'm sorry.
It's not inside of him.
I'm not.
Do you not
doing
know how
it with my
massage
feet.
works?
Get away from me, both of you.
Give her a
They're
little.
probably stink, Harrington.
Give him your foot. Look at that big
Here's
old
my
foot.
fat foot. Get your boner out of here. I feel his dick rubbing against it.
He is rubbing his dick against it.
Yes.
There we go. Look at that. Well, look at. By the way, we're not in Jerry Seinfeld's apartment. Real quick, I wanted to point that out. A lot of people thought we built
Poor
the set.
Harrington. This poor guy. Look at my
It's not bad, right?
Oh yeah, that's good. Okay,
Hey, let him do it.
that's
Relax.
fine.
Just enjoy the
No, I
show.
want this to end.
Enjoy the show. Just relax.
It's like a rape. It's like
Give yourself to
please
it.
let it end. Please. When will it stop being
If you
like
let
this? I hope he
yourself
doesn't
go-
mind my smelly feet.
If you let yourself go a little bit, you'll probably
You'll enjoy it. No,
Yeah.
I don't enjoy it.
You don't enjoy it at all.
Oh, that on top of there is good.
The top side is
Oh,
nice,
yeah,
right?
deeper. No, I'm kidding. Stop. It's so awkward. All right, enough. Get out of
Oh,
here.
yeah.
Beat it.
She loves it, by the way. That's why it's awkward. Harrington, it wouldn't be awkward if
Go
she
wash your
wasn't.
hands.
If she wasn't into it. She
No, it's
wants
not.
you.
It's
I just
so
realized how much
awkward.
Jenny wants Harrington.
You want to know what's hilarious?
What?
Bianca insists that I have a crush on Harrington. Like, if I get a text and she says Harrington, she's like, ooh, is that Harrington? And I'm like, yes. Why are you saying it like
is?
that?
I mean, she's like, is that a dick pic?
Ooh.
Ooh, Harrington. Harrington sending his dick
love
to you in the
that
night without nobody
cock.
knowing about it?
Mommy.
Why would you think I have a crush on him? So, yeah, I mean, look,
That was so awkward. Go on.
the reality is like George is being a little bit ridiculous, but when he gets there, Ray is being sort of creepy.
No, I thought it was hilarious. He's like this big, handsome guy. That's what George is afraid of. So he's afraid he's gonna be gay. He's afraid it's gonna move, which it does. So the big and the close up of the guy's ass, like he's just flexing his ass, and he's like, "Come on, George!" He's just this nice, big, handsome dude. It's like,
if your dick moves while a guy's massaging you, you're gay.
no, you
Yes.
think George is gay after that experience?
100%. If my friend told me that a guy was rubbing his thighs and his dick
it
moved, I would go, "Oh yeah, dude, you're at least bisexual."
It's stimulation, though. Stimulation's gonna make it move. If Harrington came in here, let's not
Get
even
your
do
fingers off my thighs.
it, and put his hand on your thigh,
Harrington, put your hands on my thighs. Come here.
it might
Harrington,
move.
we're doing experiments, you fucking queer. Come here.
He's like, I draw the line at some things, Lewis. Not your sister's disgusting feet.
Harrington, massage my inner thigh.
Let's see if it moves.
Let's see.
I bet it moves.
Oh, it does feel good. Relax. Make it a little more sensual, you
I
fucking...
hope it gets so hard.
Oh my God, my muscles are so sweet. No, get off. It didn't move at all.
It's going to.
No, it didn't. I mean, if he went up in the taint, maybe.
If you really
If he sucked it a little. If he sucked it a little, it might. That's the thing. I think if could I get a blowjob from a guy and get my dick hard?
Yes.
Maybe. I don't know. But does that make me gay?
Harrington.
There's levels to this game. There's levels to this am I gay game.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
I think though, if you're getting a massage by a dude and it moves, I don't think that's any red flag.
Bobby.
In my humble opinion.
Lewis, you questioned yourself over a lie detector test. you don't think making it move during a massage?
Well, let me say something. Yeah, I did question doing a lie detector test because you guys lied to me and told me that I was bisexual, and yeah, it made me question a lot of things in life. Like, it really did. Because George afterwards, he sort of like questioning if he's being attracted to guys. That's how I was.
He's masturbating and thinking of dudes.
Yeah, he was like, dude, guys are showing up during my sexual fantasies. That's gay. That is a homosexual man. He's figuring it out right now.
No, he's in his own head.
Sorry, I'm telling you right now, we're adults. I'm almost 40 years old. I've lived my life. That is a man that I would say is gay.
No way. And the part though when Jerry meets the guy, and George gives him the look like, oh yeah, that's just my guy. He's like proud of it.
Yeah. Yeah. So what happens is, also in the meantime, Kramer comes in and he is convinced that he saw Joe DiMaggio at Dinky Donuts. Now, would you even recognize Joe DiMaggio if you saw him?
I wouldn't care.
Would you know who he was?
No.
I don't think I would either.
No.
I mean, maybe. Harrington, would you? You would. Harrington, you're like an old school sports fan.
Yeah, but DiMaggio, I don't know. Like I know him, what he looked like in his prime. I don't know if I'd know him as an older man.
Yeah.
Like I only know him from the black and white picture with Marilyn Monroe. Really.
Why don't you give us 3 images of what could be Joe DiMaggio?
Okay, we got 4.
We got 4 images
Okay.
of who
could be.
and we'll say who we think it is. It's number 1. Make it a little bigger, Lissy. All right. That does not look like a Joe DiMaggio to me, but
That could be.
it could be. It could be.
That could be.
Does not look like a Joe DiMaggio to me, but he's
Put him
definitely
in
a
my
baseball
maybe
player.
pile. Definitely a baseball player.
Which I like that. All right. So 1 is a maybe.
Definitely a baseball player.
All right. Number 2.
There, now move it over.
It's the same guy.
Good. Well,
I
okay.
feel like that's him.
Joe DiMaggio.
I think that's him.
That could be. Look,
That's
that could
him.
be a Joe DiMaggio.
That's him.
That's a maybe.
That's Joey D.
Joey
That's
D.
him.
Okay, I like
That's
it. All right,
him.
good. Go to the third one.
I'm as confident as anything.
This guy. No way. That's not Joe DiMaggio. That guy's fucking. I mean, you know what it could be though.
That could be. I don't know.
They said he was handsome in the show, and none of that other guy was not handsome. This guy's a handsome
This guy's
guy.
a handsome guy. This guy could have fucked Marilyn Monroe.
Yeah, the first guy was kind of handsome too, to be honest.
He was a little handsome.
So now,
yeah.
see, I'm
Second
deducing.
guy wasn't so handsome.
I'm deducing only based off of that episode of
Handsome, okay.
Seinfeld that we saw.
Okay, no.
So I'm going to say, to be honest with you, number 2. I'm not. I don't think it's
I
number
think it's
two.
number 2. I think it's
You still say number 2? All right, good. Go with number
I don't
4.
know, I got a feeling in my gut. Let's see.
That's Rudy Giuliani.
It's Mayor Rudy Giuliani.
Guys, that's Mr. Wonderful from Shark Tank. Guys, I'm not stupid. I mean
No,
that
you know
that
what? That
if
might be him.
That's
him.
who I would guess
That's
is Joe
him.
DiMaggio.
That's him. That's him.
All right, so this is
That's
1991. Hold on. This is 1991. This is 2001, 2011. 30 years ago, he was probably more handsome. This is Joe DiMaggio today.
That's him.
Joe DiMaggio's dead. I think they laughed in the booth pretty hard.
Oh, no.
God damn it, this is hard. Damn it.
We're not sports people. We don't know sports
All right,
trivia.
I'm going with number 3 because they
Sports trivia is always
only
the worst with
because
Jeopardy.
they said he's handsome. I'm going with
I'm
number
going
3.
with number 4.
Number 4, that
Number
fucking
4.
goofy old
1000%.
All right.
Number 4.
Ladies and gentlemen, the
One
answer
of you
is
is correct.
wow!
Hey!
I'm so
No, it's me.
excited.
What do we win?
It's me.
What do we win?
$10
Foot massage
from Harrington.
from each other.
Ew.
Foot massage from each other.
Ooh, fine. For the rest of the show.
No, I don't want to do it on air. These people, they don't need some.
I do like a good foot. I bet you don't give a good foot
I don't
rub
give a
because you
good
don't
foot massage.
like a good rub.
No.
$10.
Fine.
$10 in Dogecoin.
No.
$10.
And the winner is Louis J.
Yes! Give me my money, bitch!
All right, next week. I got you. Don't even worry about it.
Yes, it was the handsome comment. The handsome comment got me.
That guy was
I would have
handsome.
never picked him.
I knew he fucked Marilyn Monroe. Yeah.
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 I would have never
That
picked
makes a lot
him.
more sense, yeah.
Never in a million years.
Nope.
So Kramer's
I'd have
freaking
been-
out that he keeps on seeing this guy at the Dunkin' Donuts or Dinky Donuts. Is this supposed to be Dunkin' Donuts? Is that the idea?
Yeah.
Dinky?
I think so, yeah.
And they're like, he wouldn't be eating at a Dinky Donuts. He'd be at a nice restaurant. But it's like, I don't think so. I'm a donut fucking, that's my treat. Donuts,
I'm not a donut person, no.
that is my fucking jam.
Donuts and brownies.
Brownies are a little
Fuck
too
'em.
thick. Can I tell you
Yeah.
what my problem
I
with
don't want 'em.
brownies?
I don't want nothing
My
to do
problem
with
with
'em.
brownies is like, you can't have more than one.
Yeah.
And I want
And
to
we want a lot.
shove,
Shovel them in my face.
shove things into my face
Yes.
continuously. I'll
Maybe
get
agreed.
sick.
Maybe that's why with donuts too. I feel like after one, I'm just ugh.
No. I can go to Dunkin' Donuts and I shit you not, I could eat a dozen donuts
I can't. No.
with probably ease. I mean, how many donuts do you think you could eat before you had to stop? Because the amount of actual donut, I feel like there's not that much.
What company are we talking?
Let's talk Dunkin' Donuts, and it also matters the kind of donut because I could eat 39 French crullers right here. I could just inhale 3 at a time.
Yeah.
Why?
Crullers are thin.
But why?
Why? Because they're thin, little
Who
papery.
wants to eat 39 crullers?
And I love a French cruller.
You don't want to, but once you start, you really can't stop.
Once you pop, you can't stop, dude. They
That's-
say that
maybe-
about. They say that about those potato chips, but that's how I feel about French crullers from Dunkin' Donuts. Once you pop, you cannot stop.
You guys are alone on your own.
And
fat
sometimes
island
French
with
crullers,
this.
you take a bite of them and they taste like a sock. For some reason, I have no idea why. Once in a while, they got a socky taste, and I still like them.
Exactly. That's what
That's-
I'm
that's
saying.
how
It's
good
not
they
even
are.
worth wasting your fatness on.
But now you throw in some fucking Boston creams.
Now we're having a party.
Now we're having a problem, though.
Dunkin' Donuts dozen box, mix and match.
Mix and match,
Right.
including the filled ones like the Boston cream, Bavarian cream, jelly.
I don't think they do Bavarian, but they definitely do jelly.
They do Bavarian.
Really?
Oh, Harrington, you little bitch. You have no idea. I don't think they do
You
Bavarian.
uncultured.
How many boxes do you think you can get through?
I mean, if there's no cake or there's no Boston cream donuts,
Slowing you down.
if you're because you gotta, if we're just talking, because you gotta pick a team.
This
here,
is
baby
definitely
boy.
your fattest podcast. I will say that. Go on.
No, can I tell you why?
Why?
It's a fasting day.
I know.
Fasting day. You get me going, dude.
We're gonna get real heavy
You
into
get
the
me going on a
donuts.
fasting day. Start talking about some donuts or some Chinese food. I'm there. I'm ready. I'm so
All
hungry.
kinds of thoughts about it.
The way you got to do it is you have to say only glazed or the frosted donuts, like a chocolate frosted, strawberry frosted, vanilla frosted. Her mother was a strawberry frosted.
Yeah, vanilla frosted too.
That
She
was her
likes
thing.
it.
Yeah,
don't like it,
she was a
no.
fucking weirdo.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what she would do? You remember she would do this? She would take Ritz crackers
And pour milk over and
milk
eat it
and
like cereal. Yeah, it was very bizarre.
She was sitting in bed and she didn't have teeth. She'd take her dentures out and she'd slop crushed up Ritz crackers and milk into her mouth.
You know what else?
It's like that's a scene from a horror movie. If they put that in fucking
Gumbo?
like, yeah, dude. If they put that in like, what was the one movie? Fucking the one with the chick's head that got knocked off.
Hereditary.
Hereditary.
From the director of Hereditary comes Jeniece, and it's just her with her teeth. What would she do? She would suck on things too, and like suck the flavor
No, you know
out of
what
it.
she used to do? She used to take a piece of bread and then put like oatmeal over it, and then eat the bread with the oatmeal. I always thought that was
that's just bizarre.
I thought that was like prison food.
What would she do? She'd put something in her mouth without her teeth and suck on it and then spit it out.
I don't remember.
Like the fly. Do you remember her mother would act like the fly? Do you remember this?
Not specifically.
You remember that Martin Lawrence bit?
Yeah,
The
fly with
He's like, only a white bitch would keep coming back. She's like, it's okay. It's okay. You know, your ear, it's okay. It's like, you see a black bitch. She's like, oh no, nigga. No. Oh no.
He's walking away.
He's walking around. Dude, Martin Lawrence
was so fucking
dude,
funny.
underrated stand-up. Nobody talks about Martin Lawrence stand-up. That shit was
He
fucking
fell off
fire.
though. That's why, because he fell off.
Yeah. All right. So what happens is Jerry finds out that if he gets a doctor's note, it's the massages are free, which is pretty fucking badass. I didn't even think about that. That's
Yeah,
actually
of
probably
course.
true.
Yeah.
Ooh. I'm thinking about doing that right now.
Okay. Well, do you need one for medical reasons?
Well, I have a fucked up shoulder.
Yeah, you probably could.
I'm always fucked
Yeah,
up.
you probably
100%.
could get
I can go to a
physical
doctor
therapy.
and get
Yeah.
physical therapy without a
1000%.
doubt. So I'm thinking about actually doing this. Thank you very much, Jerry Seinfeld, teaching Louis J. Gomez something. Once in a while, you learn something from the
Hey,
fucking...
these people, they know.
They know.
They know what they need to do to get what they need done.
So they go to Jerry's friend who's a dentist, and he gives them a note. They get 3 notes. They get an extra note for Elaine as well. So Elaine, Jerry, and George all have notes to go get free massages. Essentially, kind of a little funny moment. The dentist asked George, first of all, he has a poster of Holyfield in his office. And he's like, yeah, one of my clients is friends with Holyfield. He's like, look at this physique on this guy, huh? And then he goes to George. He's like, oh, you like him? George is like, no, I don't like him. Why are you asking me that? He's like, I mean, I'm a fan of his boxing. I think he seems like a nice gentleman, but I don't like him. So he's freaking out. He's in his head. But then he takes a moment, which was just so funny, where he's staring at the poster, and you could just tell.
Yeah.
This is why George is a great actor. He's an incredible physical actor.
Yeah.
Incredible physical actor, Jason Alexander. Because in that moment, with just a look, it just said
you read him like
you read him as he's like, wait a minute, am I attracted to this guy? And he doesn't say it, but he says it, and it's really like that's high level acting. Even when he's getting the massage, when the massage therapist goes and touches him, the way he like tenses up.
Oh yeah,
it's
beautiful. I mean, just
George. People did talk about him being a great actor. I think that was like a point that people had made. But the physicality of his acting is really what sells it here.
Yeah,
and a style. A writing style that I've noticed that I've picked up on that I've mentioned in the past is this interweaved dialogue happening at once. This happened when George was like essentially talking to himself about whether or not he likes guys, while Kramer's having a conversation with Jerry Seinfeld about whether or not he saw Joe DiMaggio. So they're all sort of having their own conversation, not really picking up on what the other one is saying. I've noticed that happen probably a few times at this point in the show. So it's interesting. You pick these things up and you sort of see what's driving the show. The writing is getting really good. Jason Alexander, his acting is
all
impeccable.
of them. I think they're all great.
He's the best actor.
Yeah,
he stands out as by far the best actor on the show.
Yeah,
and he like. His funny comes from just simply a look.
Or just a slight movement, just tiny.
A centimeters where he shrugs his shoulders a little bit, or he backs up a little bit, or he like...
And it's just hilarious. Like,
it's so good.
So fucking funny.
You got to give Jason Alexander a lot of respect for what he did for that show, because it was fucking awesome. Because Jerry's okay. Jerry's essentially a background character on a show that he stars in. You know, it's always like he's always...
Well, Jerry's the straight man, though. Jerry's like
he's setting
the straight
things
man,
up for the funny stuff to be knocked down. So yeah, during Jerry's massage, he's just trying to make conversation with the massage therapist, and he mentions a kid that's kidnapped. But it's right after she tells Jerry that she's got a 5-year-old. He's like, "Oh, did you hear about that psycho that kidnapped that kid in Pennsylvania?"
Chopped up.
And then she gets really uncomfortable and freaks out, and she stops answering Jerry's calls for appointments because she thinks Jerry's a fucking psychopath. I'll tell you right now, if my massage therapist starts talking to me,
Yeah, I thought that. I was like, well,
I've told them to shut up. I've told them to shut up.
Yeah.
If they talk to each other, I give them a few minutes because the Asians. That's why I can't get Asian massages anymore. They start yapping with each other.
Yeah.
I had a bitch answer the phone. Dude, this happened to me in Cleveland.
That's hilarious.
I got a massage in Cleveland. I was like, let me go get a massage. Fuck, a little Asian place. This bitch got up, answered the phone in the middle of my massage, started texting during the massage. Was massaging me with one hand, my foot, and was texting with the other hand.
How expensive was it?
It's like $40.
You get what you pay for.
Dude, I got up and I left.
You get what you pay for.
I let her finish one foot, and then I got up and I left and didn't pay for shit. And you want to know how crazy I am? Mm-hmm. I stole her phone. Not her cell phone.
Just the
cordless
phone she had the audacity to answer.
I took it, and then I fucking left it in the hallway of the mall that it was in.
Good for you.
I'm like,
You
fuck
should've
you,
done
bitch.
that.
Good.
Yeah.
Go find your phone.
She deserved that.
It's a little crazy, I know. A lot of people are like, you're out of your fucking
She
mind,
definitely
Gomez.
deserved that. For answering her
Okay,
phone.
we gotta move forward. So, I mean, nothing really else happens in the episode. So, yeah, I mean, what happens is their buddy Roy, who gives them the note, ends up getting investigated for insurance fraud because Elaine also got her own note. So they submitted 2 notes for Elaine, so it wasn't good. Yeah, so Jerry goes back to the physical therapist's office to talk to the physical therapist, but she won't see him. When she does see him, she's with her kid, and she's like, run! That's a really funny moment.
Lock the door.
That's a very funny moment. And yeah, I mean, yeah, then it really ends with Jerry's stand-up. Who cares about homophobia? Or what is it? No.
So you've come to the conclusion that George is gay.
Not that he's gay, but yeah, I mean, definitely he's got some gay thoughts. If he's with women, he's on the spectrum.
I don't think he's on the spectrum. I don't think it's that. No.
If your dick is moving and you're having sexual fantasies about men after you found out that your dick moved because a man touched it, you're gay. Well, that was the other point. They were like, Jerry was like, oh, it's got to be contact.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
No, that is a very weird thing. You don't got to get to contact. Contact, yeah, you're definitely gay.
I think
you're
any
getting jerked
sort
off
of
by a man.
stimulation is going to make it move, though, is to my point.
No.
Like, for any man,
No.
any sort of stimulation, if you rubbed it on a tree for long enough, I think you could make something happen.
No, if you're not attracted to a chick or a dude or whatever, and they rub your dick, it's not going to get hard. Harrington, am I wrong about this?
An ugly chick can't rub your dick and make it hard. Really? Really?
You have to be in the mood.
Really?
You have to want it.
Maybe I'm just an animal, but I've never once had my dick rubbed and been like,
A man,
my dick can betray me.
A man can rub your dick and it'll get hard.
Dude, I've never had a
That's what
man rub my dick.
Bobby, rub Harrington's dick. Bobby,
Let's figure out this.
rub his dick. I want to see if his dick gets hard.
I'm not rubbing his dick.
Whatever. Look, we're never going to get to the bottom of this.
Homophobes.
We're never going to get to the bottom of this. Minority Report. I saw not a single minority.
Not a single.
Not a single minority.
Maybe I wasn't looking hard enough, but
We got a perfect episode.
nice, clear episode.
A perfect world that Jerry lives in. Not a single minority, right, everyone?
It's just the gay guys.
Were there gay guys?
No. George and the masseuse.
Oh, well, the masseuse wasn't gay. The masseuse seemed straight as an arrow. He's had a nice butt.
He did.
And he was not handsome, by the way. He was tall.
No,
and
it was handsome for them.
They were trying to, they were
They don't like.
casting tall and handsome.
Yes.
Yes, but he wasn't actually handsome. He was sort of
No,
a goofy-faced
no, he's
asshole.
not. No.
All right, look, the episode I thought was a lot of fun. It was a great way to start the season. I think we're going to try to get a guest for next episode. I'm going to ask Normand or Dave Smith or one of these guys who love Jerry Seinfeld. Okay. And yeah, we'll have some fun. Until next week, yada, 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 folks. Hey guys, before we get out of here, check out this clip from Quantum Week, a great podcast where they take a random week and review the popular movies and music from that time.
Gangs of New York.
Yeah.
This is an excellent movie. It's going to hit my top 5.
Wow. Yeah. So there's no movie I love more that I have more problems with, if that makes any sense.
All right, we'll have to go through. I think I'm overlooking some stuff just because it's so stunning and some of the performances are so fucking amazing.
It's a great movie.
Yeah.
It's a great movie. It's to my top like 35.
There's some scenes here where I'm like, this is just master cinematography. Like just some amazing
direction. It's really more direction than cinematography, I think. But
it's both. In fact, I was like, this got nominated for...
Well, famously got nominated 10 times.
Yeah, I know.
But
but this got nominated for cinematography too. And I was like, oh, what else beat this out? And of course, it's Road to Perdition. I'm like, okay, that's fine. All's right in the world. But beyond that, there's not much else that was better that year in terms of cinematography.
Oh, that was better. I think it's more of a directing feat than a cinematography feat in this case, especially with Scorsese directing.